Hello, students. If you are watching this video, you are most likely enrolled in one of my classes for spring 2022 semester. Yes, we are indeed up to 2022. I made this video so you could kind of get to know me a little bit about my background, what I'm like, where my head is at. That way, when I give you an example, provide some feedback or something like that, you'll be able to put it in context a little bit. Um, I'm using this video in all the classes that I teach. I'm teaching 3 classes this semester, and hopefully it helps a little bit to sort of, break down, we're remote, hopefully create some sort of more personal connection. Anyway, but before I share my screen and go over a couple slides about myself, look what I got. I got this People magazine. Oh, Zoom is messing up with the filter. Yes, Betty White turns 100, and she unfortunately passed away a few weeks before her 100th birthday. But when that happened, I had to get the People magazine. And then also there's this special thing as well. Okay, anyway, I just like to collect weird stuff. Oh, there's another video, okay? This video is just about me. There's another video about whatever particular class you're going to take. So watch that one. That other video has questions in it. You get points for watching that video and answering those questions. This video was just to get to know me. All right, here we go. Yes, that is my name, Arceneaux. Count those letters. There are 9 letters. 9 letters, okay? If you email me, you want some special consideration, some special accommodation, please do your best to spell my name correctly. And I will do my best to spell your name correctly and use whatever preferred name you would like. Yes, and I prefer Professor Arceneaux. All right, a little bit about my background. I graduated from the University of Georgia way back in 1990. I'm not really from Georgia. My father was in the military, so we moved around quite a bit, and I just ended up going to college in Georgia. Then after that, I had a brief stay in DC for a year. Then I started working in New York. I was a page at CBS Television. This was the CBS Broadcast Center, excuse me, the CBS Broadcast Center, which is on West 57th Street. And then I started working in news. This was the overnight news desk. Again, this was the national news located in New York. And then I transitioned to working online, working on the web, when the web was really, really new. I mean, it was just brand new, the era of AOL and dial-up modems. First, I worked for CBS News on the web, and even back in '96, we knew that was a horrible title. And then eventually it just became CBS.com, and also the counterpart, CBSNews.com. Then I worked for ABC at some point in there. I moved to Los Angeles, and my last big job was working on American Idol. And then I decided to get my PhD. PhD, University of Georgia, 2003, 2007. If you're tracking, okay, I went Georgia, DC, New York, LA, back to Georgia, okay, yeah. And I've been a professor here since 2007. And that's me and Ruben Studdard. If anyone knows who Ruben Studdard was, he was the winner of the 2nd season of American Idol. The year I worked there, we all thought Clay Aiken was going to win, but Ruben Studdard won. Okay, now I have been fortunate enough to travel. I spent almost 7 months in India. This was in 2014 on a Fulbright funded sabbatical. I was studying mobile phones in India. That's me in northern India, very north India. I like this photo. I call it "How many phones are in this photo?" And it's actually my son with his back to the camera. Yeah, I was there with my wife, who's South Asian, and my son, and we had an apartment in Delhi. Here we are, I believe this is 2017. We are at the ruins of Ephesus, which is in Turkey. Spectacular ruins. That's a library, probably one of the oldest libraries that has any kind of structure still standing. The ruins of Ephesus were fantastic. I would love to go back to Turkey. And then now here's a little more current. That's my son. Long hair. He has not cut his hair since COVID started, much to my dismay. When I got the grades done for fall semester, he and I went early in the morning before the movie theater was crowded, thought that would be safer to see this new Spider-Man movie, whatever it's called, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, and the multiverse or whatever. I liked it. For what it's worth, I liked it. And here is a photo from the holiday break. That's my father, Colonel Arceneaux, on the left, me in the middle, and then you have my son on the right. I like that because you can see the progression of hair loss. You can see the progression of hair loss. Oh, one more thing that I forgot to add is that in addition to my wife and my son, I also live with my mother-in-law, Rahana Qureshi. So sometimes when I'm telling stories or anecdotes, I may invoke her. She is a very, very big presence in our lives. Yeah, she literally lives in the same house with us, not like next door or even in a granny flat. Okay, so anyway, that's a little bit about me. And I look forward to getting to know you, or at least some of you, over the course of the semester. And we're done.